worked at an animal hospital. They did necropsies for zoos all the time. An alligator died, and they shipped it to the hospital, refrigerated, etc. to stop the decay. The funny infinite fuel as long as you can carry on vintage shirt. After the first cut, the alligator opened its eyes. Turns out it wasn't dead. The zoo vet illness for death and the low temperature put it basically into a coma. This reminds me of a guy in Florida that was picking up dead iguanas. It had gotten so cold they would fall out of the trees dead. I need more details. How alive was it? Like, did it try to go after the person performing said autopsy? Did it go on to survive and is still living? Funny infinite fuel as long as you can carry on vintage shirt. Tank top. V-neck ladies tee for men and women. Tank top. Hoodie. I worked at a coroner's office for a while, and once we had a guy who we thought had died from an OD on meth. Well, we started the funny infinite fuel as long as you can carry on vintage shirt. I went to cut his lungs out and blueberry muffin mix started coming out of them. I stuck my finger in his, it was full of blueberry muffin mix. And it was in the throat. Turns out he got just high enough to pass out while eating the muffin mix, and he ended up choking to death. I initially misread this as you put your finger into your own mouth to verify that it was blueberry muffin mix, and I gagged. Obviously you wouldn't taste test the muffin mix. You'd extract it from the cadaver and bake it to determine if it, in fact, made muffins. Official funny infinite fuel as long as you can carry on vintage sweatshirt. Hoodie. Sweatshirt. Hoodie. I did the autopsy of and his victim. The funny infinite fuel as long as you can carry on vintage shirt. And the robber was shot by the police in the exact same situation. What's interesting is that they both died by exactly the same lesion. Both of them had their fourth lumbar vertebra shattered and their aorta sectioned at the same level. I thought of it as an extreme example of instant karma. That's the scientific thing to do. Training in the medical examiner's office. Elderly woman found dead by herself in her home. There was nothing suspicious, so I was given the case. Took out all the organs. Dissected everything. Completely unremarkable. I cut through the larynx as the last step before I could clean up and finish the case, and boom. A giant piece of chicken lodged in her windpipe. Died choking on dinner. Other product.